talking about? Check it?
Yeah. Yup. Yeah, we good.
All right, Shalom. Let us start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory
To Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi, BaHaSham, Qadash.
Double honor to the apostles and the elders of GreatMillStone, and shalom to like out there doing the work of faith, live with love and true sincerity. Like the brother Jim, that's Soldiers of Faith from New Jersey. Here with the weekly sit down, it's pretty much like an open forum, slash, we got to be sure, about this truth. All right, so with that.
It's Hebrews 10 and 22. Let us draw near with a true heart and full assurance of faith.
Yeah, so let us draw near with the true heart, meaning our mind, and full assurance of faith, meaning what trust. So you can't, you got to trust something with your mind. Everything really deals with the mind. So you got to put your mind towards the Lord and truly having that trust in Him. Because we know within this world, what do we really have faith in? Nothing. We know that everything is crumbling. We know that this world is not of us. So what else is there but to put all that you have sincerely into the Lord?
It says, having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience and our bodies washed with pure water. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering.
Yeah, let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering. So we know that how brothers just mentioned, how the scriptures tell us what to count the cost. So if we count on the cost, we know that when we step into this thing, that this is our true profession. This is our lifeline. This is everything that we have. And we signed a contract with the Most High that we can't get out of. Esau wants you to sign a wicked contract by sending your life over to him, that'll put you to damnation. But we signed a righteous contract with the Lord that we are bound to. That if we stay faithful unto him, he will give us the crown of life. So that's what we're doing. And knowing that, you have to constantly remind yourself of these things. Because we go into, prophecies, histories, this, that, and the third. We get into so much. But what? The scripture tells us what? Speak the things concerning salvation. So these are the most important things in which we're supposed to be focused on. A lot of the bare necessities that's going to keep us whole and constantly marching towards. Because at the end of the day, if you might forget a certain precepts from this topic, or certain precepts from this topic, or you might not have a chance to study in a while because of whatever may be going in your life. It should be mad stressful. At the end of the day, you have that firm foundation of Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi bestowed within you, man. By the faith, by the works in which you put in, by the experiences that the Lord put you through, and the things that the Lord got you out of, man. That is how we profess, man.
Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promised.
Right, and give me Hebrews 6 and 10 too. Right, because he is faithful. Hey, the Lord not going to lie to us, man. The Lord put us in these positions for a specific reason. And the Lord is going to get us out of these positions, man. You hear that?
Hebrews 6 and 10, for God is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have shewed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister.
Right, because the Lord knows that what? We putting in his work and we proclaiming his name, man. Remember, the Lord is all about his reputation, man. The Lord is all about his rep. Where you think Jake get it from? Yo, man, yeah, I got a rep for my city. I got a rep for my hood, right? So who is the author of all things? The Heavenly Father, man. So the Lord know that we ministering to the saints for his name's sake. The Lord knows that we put in this labor of love for his name's sake, man. To draw us as a nation back unto him, so that his name could be known once again and really revered. Because people, they like, we say the name Yahawah, like, ooh, you gonna know who the Lord is, man, when it's all said and done. Is more on that?
Yeah, because the Lord said he will glorify himself in us.
Yeah,
You know, so
Yeah.
through us, you're going to know the Lord.
yeah.
Because the Lord going to be with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because 1 Corinthians 1 and, somebody grab that? 1 Corinthians 1 and 31. And it's another one. Somebody else grabbed Jeremiah 9 and 24. Real quick before we finish up with that.
This is 1 Corinthians 1.
Yeah,
1 Corinthians 1 and 31. It says that according as it is written, he that glorieth, let him glory in the Lord.
Yeah, so the ultimate thing we're supposed to glory in is what? The Lord, man. That's the first and foremost thing, because the Lord got to get his up front. Esau patents everything off of the Lord. You signing that contract, right? You really signing yours to get, you might get a little up front, but you really signing up to get yours on the back end. Esau want his all up front. He like, all right, you going to sign that on? Yeah, I'm going to give you a little bit of chump change, but everything that comes on the front end, best believe I'm taking this amount, and then your budget, X, Y, and Z, this is going to come out of your deal. You might get $1 million deal, but we're going to spend $400,000 out of your budget, out of your money that you getting, just so you can do this. And now you still got to break down taxes, your manager, X, Y, and Z, man. You know? So the Lord want all of his up front, man. You know? So that Jeremiah 9 and 24?
This is Jeremiah chapter 9 verse 24. But let him that glorieth glory in this.
So if we want to have some type of glory about ourselves on the back end, this is what we supposed to glory in. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, if I read verse 23. It says, thus saith the Lord, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches, but let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am the Lord, which exercise loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, saith the Lord.
Exactly. So those are the things in which we're supposed to glory in, that we know and understand the Lord, man. You know, like how the brother said right before the cameras cut on, what? The Lord show us hella mercy and compassion, man. And this is what this scripture is breaking down. If you want to glory, then that fact that you know me, that I show mercy, love. Matter of fact, somebody give me Lamentations 3 and around like 18, 19, 20.
Yeah, I got it right here. Lamentations chapter 3, verse 17. And thou hast removed my soul far off from peace. I forget prosperity. And I said, my strength, my hope is perished from the Yahawah. Remembering my affliction and my misery, the wormwood and the gall. My soul have them still in remembrance, and is humbled in me.
Right, so because what Jake go through so much turmoil, all we know is pain, man. You know, the scripture tells us what in the day of prosperity is the forgiveness of affliction, and in affliction is the forgiveness of prosperity. So on a whole, as a nation, our people don't know prosperity as a nation. We can't remember what it was like when King Solomon reigned supreme, man. You know, for those 40 years. We can't remember that. How long ago was that? Thousands of years. Jake don't remember nothing like that. Jake don't know what it's like to be in that preeminent position like that, man. So all our people know is the wormwood, the gall, the pain, the sorrow. That's all our people know, man.
It says, Salakia, verse 19, remembering my affliction and my misery, the wormwood and the gall, my soul have them still in remembrance, and is humbled in me. This I recall to my mind, therefore have I hoped. It is of Yahawah's mercy, it is of Yahawah's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassion failed not.
Right, so the fact that we got all of this turmoil, all this affliction buried in our gut, that's supposed to humble you and then have you think. Like, that's why he said, but this I recall to mind, like, because what? We remember, how do we remember ourselves? Through our afflictions. The scriptures tell you that in the book of Deuteronomy, man, that the curse shall be upon us for a sign and for a wonder. So we supposed to remember ourselves through the afflictions and everything the Lord put us through, to let us know that what? At the end of the day, yeah, the Lord did put us through hell, but what? We are the cause of that. We went off, so the Lord put us on punishment. The Lord put us here in America on timeout. But still, all in all, through everything that all the other nations have done to us, everything that Esau's still doing unto this to this day, the Lord is still having mercy and compassion on us, man. Every single day, man.
It says, they are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness, and Yahawah is my portion, saith my soul. Therefore will I hope in him.
So what is that telling you? That's telling you that every single day when you wake up, you get to breathe the breath of life. You know, you get to thank the Lord, you know, for bringing us in the truth. You get to thank the Lord for whatever it is, you know, within your existence or whatever it is that you want to pray for. So every day is a chance for us to do better, to grow, you know, to be a better servant of the Lord, better father, brother, whatever, just better overall. You know, what's the new comment saying now? Be the best version of yourself that everybody say now. So the Lord, every day we wake up, the Lord is giving us more compassion so that we can be that for His truth and for Him, so that hopefully we can be a part of that 144,000.
Yeah. Yeah, like we were saying before the camera came on, the Lord is very merciful. You know, He's more merciful than we think. You know, we have to count the cost and we think about the worst, because that's what we're supposed to do. We have to acknowledge that. We have to be ready for it. You know, the Lord strengthen our minds for it. But our Heavenly Father and Yahawashi is very merciful. Now, a quick precept for you. This is Psalms 103:8. And Yahawah is merciful and gracious, slow to anger, and plenteous in mercy. He will not always clad, neither will he keep his anger forever. He have not dealt with us after our sins, nor rewarded us according to our iniquities. For as the heavens is high above the earth, so great is his mercy toward them that fear him.
Right, so the Lord haven't properly rewarded us for all the evil that we have done. Because according to the evil that we've done, we know that we should all be put to death. But that's how merciful the Lord is, man. You know? It said what? That his mercies were higher than the heavens, man. Higher than the earth.
Yeah.
You know? So that's constant mercy. Now, every brother may have a different individual mercy that the Lord may show you, but nonetheless, the Lord still does. At the end of the day, none of us can say the Lord has shown us mercy, man. You know?
Yeah. It says, for as the heavens is higher above the earth, so great is his mercy toward them that fear him. As far as the east is from the west, so far hath he removed our transgressions from us. Like as a father pitieth his children, so Yahawah pitieth them that fear him.
Hey, it said like the Lord have removed our transgressions like as the east from the west. So the Lord let you know, like, hey, all of that, I'm putting all that to the side, man. You know, and showing you mercy. You did X, Y, Z, you did every sin from every letter of the alphabet, man. And then some. But as much as you did, I'm still going to remove your transgressions from you and give you another opportunity, man.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's great within itself.
Yeah, the scriptures say, blessed he that the Lord approveth, not iniquity.
That clean slate.
Yeah, I'll finish it up real quick. Verse 13. It says, like as a father pitieth his children, so Yahawah pitieth them that fear him. For he knoweth our frame, he remembereth that we are dust. As for man, his days are as grass, as a flower of the field, so he flourisheth. It says, for the wind passeth over it, and it is gone, and the place thereof shall know it no more. But the mercy of Yahawah is from everlasting to everlasting upon them that fear him, and his righteousness unto the children's children, to such as to keep his covenant, and to those that remember his commandments to do them. It says, Yahawah hath prepared his throne in the heavens, and his kingdom ruleth over all. Bless Yahawah, ye his angels that excel in strength, that do his commandments, hearkening unto the voice of his word.
Hey, so the Lord, you know, pretty much how it said, like how a father does with his child. So the Lord showing us mercies, that's him pretty much lightening up our punishment, man. That's how you got to look at it. You know, if father, you put your child on punishment, you might say for X amount of days, but you look upon your son with that mercy, like, all right, I'm gonna let you go on this. You can do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how we gotta look at it with the Lord, man. The Lord is lightening up our punishment for us, because every single day, as long as we're here in America, we're on punishment.
Yeah.
We're in time out.
We're in
You know what I'm
sinful
saying?
flesh. As long as we here in sinful flesh, you're
Yeah.
gonna go off.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
I got another way to look at it. Jeremiah chapter 3 verse 1, they say if a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another's man, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again to me, saith the Lord. You know, and that just goes to show the you know, another example as a father, as a son, a woman would to her husband, you know, because we, you know, Jeremiah 6:2, we are unto the Lord as a comely and delicate woman. So here it is, you look at it from a mercy perspective from the Lord, that we committed adultery with another man, so to speak, you know, spirit, you know, and you know, in that
Spiritual
kind of,
adultery.
spiritual
Right.
adultery in that kind of way, and according to the Lord's own laws, you know, you're supposed to not only put your woman away, put her to death.
Yeah. Hey.
You know?
Yeah. Because read it again, not Salakia.
It says Jeremiah 3:1. They say if a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another man, shall he return unto her again?
Right. Should he return unto her again? No. Because why? Her land is great polluted. Your woman committed adultery on you. That's it. She broke the spiritual connection. She broke the spiritual bond between you two. She's defiled. You know, according to the law, the Lord's law, she should be put to death. Could you put these women to death today? No. So what you do? You separate. You know, you get away from her. She fucked up the whole chemistry. You never look at her the same anymore. No more. It's over with. You could try. You know, you might got a relation to where you have to be in bondage to. So you deal with accordingly. So go ahead, continue.
It says, shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again to me, saith the Lord.
Showing you how merciful the Father is, man. That he again brings us back unto him, even though we committed adultery on him. Because we played the harlot with many idols. We went off from the northern kingdom to the southern kingdom. You know?
Yeah.
It's funny as well. You know, a woman committing adultery, coming back to her man. That adds like a certain level of simping, man. You know, 'cause ultimately a woman committing adultery is supposed to be put to death. But say you take her back, that's on some simping shit. And now say it's in the ancient days, word get around town, you can't prove it. You heard such and such took him back, right? Now that's opening up simping. And now look at what simping has done to our nation today. You got obese, fat, disgusting women, you know, thinking that they cute. Why? Because simps on the comment board. So now, 50 likes. Well, who's liking this shit, man? You know? Let me see who's liking this. And it's a bunch of simp men boosting up her pride. So now because these women are having pride, you know, they don't want to be stayers at home. They want to all play the field. They want to abandon their original role. So that forms simping, and that destroys a nation. Simps are literally destroying a nation, man.
Yeah, I'll say this too. The brother right, you got simps, but then you also have situations where you might not have the tangible evidence, but you believe in the spirit could be. But then you're convinced that it might not be. Once a woman step away, you're gonna know it for sure because eventually the connection is broken. Yeah. You don't have that love anymore. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You might not catch her and have the full evidence, but you assume the shit. It's just something different about her. Yeah. And then you might be tricking your mind, but then you got relations with her, you in a bondage with her, so, rent, whatever, maybe a child in between y'all. So you try to stick it in there, and then all of a sudden it's just not there no more. That fire is not there the way y'all met, y'all connection, y'all communication. And then her whole mannerism, her attitude. So now, you know what? This shit is done. Yeah. It's been done.
The Lord lets you know spiritually something ain't right. Like even if you don't have the evidence, like you said, it's a spiritual thing.
And if they leaving their phones face down,
Yeah.
oh boy. You take their phone and they're like, oh, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Say,
Call
you
the
know
police
what?
on you.
It's over.
You
Yeah.
take your woman's phone.
It's over.
She gonna call if you take your woman's phone, you could be playing around with it. You take your woman's phone. If she willing to call the police on you for her phone, get the fuck away from that
Yeah,
bitch.
that's it, champ.
Get away from her, because she
That's
will
it.
call the police on you for taking her phone.
That's it.
Because she's a wicked demon.
I saw one guy take a woman, she was in the shower, he took the phone, and she got out the shower in her towel. Stop playing.
Yeah, I see.
Soaking wet.
That's
how you know, bro.
Yeah.
Moving on.
And,
Yeah.
and you gotta understand too, right? Through the spirit, like, you know, this is our walk, all right? Through the spirit and power of Yahawashi, and the Lord may send you a woman that she may only be valid for a season or two, man. And that's it, man. You know, she may be only valid for a season or two, man. So we can't get caught up in the Lord sending us this and that. Oh, we supposed to be bound by this, because look, when this devil starts to tighten up those grips, you know, okay, all right. This woman she's in the flesh, man. She's not in the spirit. She's in the flesh, man. She's gonna fold like a '70s lawn chair, man. She's gonna fold, man. You know, you have to understand that, though, man. You know, the woman can say that she's in the faith, she's in the spirit, she's in the faith. That's fine, man. But also, a woman is fickle, and the woman is really through the spirit, like to please a man. You know, at the end of the day, even though they're wicked, because it's like a nigga could be a damn Muslim, and a woman gonna follow that. You know, here in Newark, man, you got women that's covered up, Muslim, you know, because they're man, jail. You come home that jailhouse doctrine.
Yeah,
And
hey,
the woman follow that.
hey, let me say this. Here in Newark, yeah, dirty, call it what you want. But you do see, you know, women in a certain way in order.
Yeah.
In a certain way. It's wild and crazy too, but
Yeah.
it is a lot more here too. Well, let me say not a lot, but some here too that you will come across and be like, what the fuck?
Mhm.
Like, but yeah.
Covered up. They're covered up. They a lot of these women here, you know, a lot of they do go out in public covered up, man. You know, that's one of the customs that they follow, even though they're following a so-called jailhouse doctrine. But my thing is that marvel not if a woman transgresses against you, man.
Yeah.
You know, we have to keep that in mind, man. We gotta understand that this is our walk, bro. And the Lord may even just send us a woman that's here to hold us down for a season or two, man. And that's it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
And she gotta get up the hell up out of here, man. The spirit behoove you to get that kick. So be it, man. You gotta.
no, I was gonna say I believe the scriptures say if you please the Lord, you know, the Lord will send you. He could give you as a gift to a lovely woman. And
Help me.
you know, you say this because it's a lot more wicked women than there are those that sincerely believe. For the sum of the true women that do believe.
Mm-hmm.
So we talk about the majority because it's about our nation, period.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the sum, if you already in line and you know and you got it, then you know what we talking about, you should relate and be like, yeah, they right. You know, it ain't you, but as long as you continue staying in the faith because you got it.
Right.
But these other women that are wicked as hell, you know, it's a lot more of them. So brothers, we love women, you know, so therefore brothers in contact have a woman or two or he this and that. Yeah, you deal with these women, majority of they wicked. All right, but my point I'm trying to make is that you know, also there's a balance that, you know, the Lord could send you something that's okay, that's decent, something to just deal with, you know.
Right.
And if that's be the case, if it ride out to the end, it ride out to the end. That's the lot of Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi.
Right.
You know, but our focus is on us being delivered. Fuck that. All right? It's on us being delivered. You know, whatever the Lord could put within us and make it give us a little comfort here and there.
Right. Hey,
It's okay. It's all right.
And being likened unto that comely, delicate woman that that the Lord might have mercy on us. You know.
Yeah.
That's mercy, going into mercy.
Yeah.
Right. It just the Lord. Hey, the Lord just send you that helpmate, man. You know, brothers just pray. Brothers that got certain burdens and everything else on their plate. Hey, man. You know, just spit, man. Hey, listen, man. The Lord, you know, the Lord can just send you the helpmate, man. You ask for the helpmate, the Lord sends you a helpmate, man. Helpmate to get you through these last times, man. You know, a lot of times you know, you're dealing with this whole world and it's unstable, the Lord can just send a woman to stabilize you a little bit, man. As far as ripping and running, woman that cook some food, you're able to eat good, she can sincerely concerned about your well-being, and basically just want to be in your presence, man. All praises to Yahawah BaHaSham for sending a woman to men that's out here in the faith doing that, man, because the Lord is actually doing that, man, and the Lord is really, we asking for it, the Lord is giving it to us, man.
Hey, I must read this. This is Proverbs 16:7. When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh, let me read it again. When a man's ways please Yahawah, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. Hey, guess what?
Your own household,
the woman of our nation is considered an enemy unto the man today.
She that is my enemy shall see it.
Yeah, so the Lord could give her peace, make her peace with you, maybe temporarily, maybe permanently. Who knows? That's the lot. You ride it like a wave. It's here, but when they trespass, marvel not. And the Lord giving signs, you got to separate. It is what it is. We men, we soldiers. So I'll read it again. It says, when a man's ways please Yahawah, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. Remember, we also fighting curses. We're up against curses that are sent upon us because we went off. One thing that the way the Lord felt with us, because we was going to go get into how we are a woman also to the Lord, is that the Lord want to make us feel how he felt.
Right.
Our woman trespass against us and, commit adultery.
Yeah.
It's how we did spiritually.
Right.
It's that going into Micah,
Yeah. Yeah, going more into like the Lord's mercy. I'll keep reading Jeremiah 3:2. Lift up thine eyes unto the high places and see where thou hast not been lean with. In the ways hast thou sat for them as the Arabian in the wilderness, and thou hast polluted the land with thy whoredoms and with thy wickedness. Therefore the showers have been withholden, and because the showers have been withholden. The rain comes so that
down
fruit.
growth, fruit, right?
So we became dry, as in dry bones.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
It says, and there have been no latter rain, and thou hast a whore's forehead, thou refuseth to be ashamed.
Right.
And that's why 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed. They have that
forehead.
They have that whore's forehead. You know what I'm saying? Where they'll get down spiritually fornication. With other philosophies, this, that, and third, and wipe their mouth and act like they didn't do no wickedness.
Right. And hey, they would come up against the man of the Lord and challenge the scriptures, man.
Right.
Okay. They wholeheartedly really, believe in the whole thing about these. I seen a video where the guy, talk about King James and the rumors that were going on around him, and was trying to push that. But I'm like, hey, but what about where's your receipts on that, man? There's a whole thing going on through Israel when you really talk about that. And it's really going on against these guys as a following that Islamic faith, man.
Yeah.
That's the first thing it is, though, man. And that's really been set up, man, to have these guys that are basically going against Yahawah BaHaSham that will have it to where that's the problem that they have with the scriptures, man. You're gonna be destroyed, man.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna be destroyed, man.
Yeah.
Okay, we ain't got no time to be sitting here and like I said though, man, all these other books are not speaking about prophecy, man. Okay, all right. Where is what's the end game, man? You gotta just believe in you believe in, and just this is like another ever-ending story, man. Meanwhile, Esau got his foot in your damn neck, man. You don't know no way how to get out of it, how to get around it. How to be preserved from this man's wrath that's about to come. You don't have no blueprint to that, man. Okay? All that is in the scriptures, man. Yeah. It's like Prego, man. The Cornerstone's Prego is in there. Mm-hmm. It's in there, man. Maybe everything that we need to for the basic survivals, okay, all right, to get the blueprint into salvation, man, is in the scriptures, man.
Yeah. Maybe they don't want to be saved. The scriptures say
they're not allowed. They're not allowed for that.
They trust in the pressure.
Yeah.
Jacob a homeborn slave,
Exactly.
and they don't believe, man.
Right. And that's why people want to get away from the scriptures, because what? The scriptures do cut you. You know, the scriptures, you read it and you measure it to what you've been doing in your life, and it makes you feel ashamed.
It make you face the man in the mirror.
Exactly. And that's why it says, and thou hast had the whore's forehead, thou refuses to be ashamed. Like, you refuse to be ashamed, face the man in the mirror. You know?
They literally have slut walks here in America,
Wow.
led by what's her name?
Amber Rose.
Yeah, Amber Rose. Slut walk. Don't slut shame me. Yeah, I like being a slut. So what? You know, and they think that there's no consequences to it, man.
Yeah.
But hey, all hell's about to break loose on this place, and it's gonna be terrible for y'all, man. As far as the men of the Lord, hey, we gonna get that power soon, man. You know, we gotta believe that power is coming soon.
Yeah,
It's like that show. It's like that anime Invincibles, man, with a father and his son, and he was like, "Did your powers come yet? Did your powers come yet?" He went to take out the garbage, and when he went to toss it in, he threw that shit like his powers came out of nowhere, man. I believe that's gonna happen real soon, man.
Right.
Yeah, these people, these Israelites are also, they don't realize they are vibrating in the same spirit that was in Sodom and Gomorrah. You know, the lustful, prideful, arrogant, you know, shameless. This ain't nothing new. The way that Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, flaunting, and
Right.
you know, you got this dude, what's the dude name, man? Little Nas X.
Oh.
You know, flamboyant, proud, you know, just this is the spirit that was on Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
Right.
And this is nothing new. You know, we look at it like, yo, like they taking it up another notch. You know, nah, it's been the same before. It's where it angered the Lord, where the Lord had to destroy it.
Yeah.
So this is all perfect, you know, according to prophecy, with the scripture, that in this time the Lord going to destroy this wicked ass society. He's going to destroy
Prison
Babylon
system.
the Great. Yep.
Like even the prison system, like the R word. I don't know if that's a buzzword,
Yeah.
but the R word that goes on in the prison systems.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want to stay here another fucking day? You know, somebody gotta really sit down and think about all the wickedness that goes on, man. And that was happening in Sodom and Gomorrah. Whenever a traveler would pass by, they would pretty much gangbang them, man. You know, that's what they wanted to do to the angel,
Right.
trying to bust down the door.
Yeah.
You know,
so,
there's probably so-called handsome men. They're like, ooh,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
burned in their lust one toward another. Probably try to bust down the door, open it up. Come on,
Yeah.
you want to know those men.
Right. Hey, and he was gonna give his daughters, man. Take them. They didn't want the daughters, man. You know, which they was actually going against nature, man. You know. All right. Fast forward to the book of Romans, man. Okay. The Roman way. Okay. Seculated Rome.
The Greek way.
The Roman way. Right. The
Greek
Greeks.
way.
Right. Right. The
Same
Greeks
people.
firstborn. Right. The firstborn you Edomites, man. Okay. You see. You know. And then go, fast forward into when Paul was speaking to the Romans, okay, really going back to like the brother said, to the Greeks, man, because how they got that fashion way of lifestyle, man.
It was
You
a
know?
norm to be a pedophile. What was a pedophile back then? That was a norm for a grown man to lay down with a little child. You know, it was a norm. And I remember watching a documentary. The Edomite woman said, you know, this is something that they don't want us to talk about, but this is our history.
Right.
You know, they embrace that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
today it's not cool to embrace it because it's not acceptable today. You know?
Oh, they got Mambler.
Yeah.
Mambler. That's alive and kicking, man. You know. But my thing is that if you're trying to sweep it under the rug, listen. You guys are bringing down your own abominations are bringing you down because why? It's because you keep on making movies about this stuff, man. Okay? You can't say get over slavery when you're still making movies about slavery. Or at least you're funding the movies. Okay? There might be some Negro that I got a good script here, you know. Hey, you guys, hey, you small hats are funding it. Okay? So obviously, you can't sweep it under the rug when it's here. You know, all the receipts are out here for you guys, man. All right, the receipts are out there are in plain.
I'll keep reading. Verse 4. Wilt thou not from this time cry unto me, My father, thou art the guide of my youth. Will he reserve his anger forever? Will he keep it to the end? Behold, thou hast spoken and done evil things as thou couldest. So the Lord is merciful. He's not going to hold his anger forever. What? Least ye sons of Jacob be consumed.
Yeah.
You know?
Woo.
Yeah,
And that's why even after 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, Esau gonna be burnt off. You know, nobody want to be angry forever. Even in the world, they say it takes more muscles to frown than to smile, man. You know, you put in your face more, you make more stress on your face being pissed off than to smile. So nobody want to really be angry forever.
It takes more energy to keep your guard up than to just be who you are.
Yeah.
You know, you got to keep your guard up with certain individuals because, you know, they wicked.
Right.
You know, so that takes a lot more energy out of you when really you just want to be yourself. You want to relax.
Yeah.
It's just the fact is that there's no reason why it's a curse, man. Like I said though, if you gotta be around people, man, where you feel like you gotta tense up, you know, have your head on swivel and be on guard, man. You gotta take yourself out of that situation, man.
Right.
Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way, man. Okay, you want to you come around, you want to have show your face. You have your face. You ain't been around a while. They want to see you. You want to, your carnal mind want to be like, let them know that you still around. You still good. You still okay, man. It's bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Because these people are dead about nothing, man. They're about nothing at the end of the day, man. Okay, and don't give two craps about you, man. At the end of the day, man. All you got at the end of the day is your brotherhood, man. Because now, when you start talking deep in the spirit, man, you got out to these guys, man. Okay? All right? And then when the spirit behooves you, man, and you start unleashing what you stand for and what you ready to die for, man, they're ready to fucking try to cut your throat, man, for what you believe in, man. Okay? So these guys that are adverse to what you are about through the spirit, man, all right, forget about all that childhood shit, man. Forget about that shit, man. The hell with these motherfuckers, man, because at the end of the day, man, okay, they're your adversaries at the end of the day, man. Okay, all right, and if it's them or you, okay, they're gonna give you up, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna give you up, man, just because they heard or they know or what you stand for, man. At the end of the day, man.
Yep, I got something. This is Proverbs 3:5. It says, "Trust in Yahawah with all thy heart, and lean not to thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths."
Right, and we have to always keep in mind, man, and stay in the spirit, man. Always stay in the spirit of it. Yahawashi, man. Because if we stray away from that, man, hey, you're losing your power source, man. You're losing the foundation that you built upon, man. All right? You can't have one foot in the world and one foot in the truth, man. Okay, you can't serve two masters at the end of the day, man. So you guys that's on the fence or you guys are secretly got one hand in the truth and one hand out in the world, man. It's not, hey, listen, man. Something's gonna overtake, man. Okay? All right? And really, the way that we're in the demonic vibration right now, man. We under a demonic vibration within this world, man, that we're fighting, man. So my thing is that if you're not staying in the spirit, man, you're gonna succumb to that vibration, man.
That's why it's important to trust the Lord. I read it again. "Trust in Yahawah with all thy heart, and lean not to thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths."
Take counsel of the Lord, man. Just don't jump out there in haste, man. That's what Jake do. Jake, they try to do things and try to figure things out, man, and they do things in haste, man. Sloppy, all over the place, goofy, okay? You gotta take counsel of the Lord, man, and pray, man. We gotta pray, man, and have the Lord guide us in the next step, man. Okay? All right, and then have the Spirit guide you, man, to what the next step is, man, or how to deal with this wicked ass world's situations that we may be in, man, and not take haste and just try to deal with it on a carnal level, or say, "Oh, I got this," you know what I'm saying? And then you got to do a bit of wickedness to try to get out of a situation, man. When you got to be spiritual about everything, man.
Yes, verse 7. "Be not wise in thy own eyes, fear Yahawah, and depart from evil. It shall be health to thy navel, and marrow to thy bones. Honor Yahawah with thy substance, and with the first fruits of all thy increase. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall burst out with new wine.
Hey, and we have to realize something, man. All this time in the truth, man, Yahawashi has got us through rough patches that we may have gone through in this truth, man. You understand that the Lord got us out of that, man. And a lot of times this is different levels of tests that we have to go through, man. And just stay firm in the spirit, man, and cleave unto Yahawashi, man, and ask for him for all things, man. Okay, this world has nothing to offer us, man. And the wages of sin is death at the end of the day, man. So you think that you're gonna do some wickedness to try to get out of a sticky situation, man? Okay, you amongst the unbelievers at the end of the day, man.
Yeah, this is verse 11. My son, despise not the chastening of our power, Yahawah, neither be weary in his correction.
Right, we got to be in the spirit of Job, man. Okay, but did Job despise it? Job stayed in the spirit, man, even though he was being afflicted, man. Job was still staying in the spirit, man. Because he knew that the Lord was his strength, man. Okay, and the only way that this devil was able to get to Job was because the Lord had to remove the hedge from off of him, man. Okay, hey, Job was being blessed at that time, man. But what? He said that, should I not receive good and not receive bad? So he maintained his integrity at the end of the day, man. And that's the same thing we have to do, man. We have to maintain our integrity no matter what, man. Okay? Because at the end of the day, it's a test. Just like with Job, man. It was a test. Job didn't have no understanding of it being a test, though, man. But it was ultimately a test, man. But he maintained his integrity, man. We have to take heed to these scriptures and understand what thou readest, man. These stories, man. Okay, we got to, and Job is a great testament of what brothers may have to go through, man.
Yeah, it says verse 12. Yeah, it says verse 12. For whom Yahawah loveth, he correcteth, even as the Father, the Son, in whom he delighteth. Now, this goes back to mercy, because now if we receive the correction of the Lord and not despise the chastening of the Lord, the correction of the Lord, it says, for whom Yahawah loveth, he correcteth. It says, even as the Father, the Son, in whom he delighteth. That's why it's not cool to be proud, because the Lord is going to show mercy to those that's of what? Of the meek. All right? So I can. All right, it says, for whom he loveth, he correcteth, even as the Father, the Son, in whom he delighteth. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. All right, a man that getteth understanding. That's who the Lord is willing to show mercy to,
Yeah, there's so many distractions in this world at this point. You really gotta take more time out and meditate upon BaHaSham, Yahawashi. As the brother's going into, and even the scriptures say, redeeming the time because the days are evil. So you gotta really understand what that means. Redeeming the time meaning, and even the apostles always go into it, the scriptures say it as well, right? Is that in your leisure time you should be reading, and not sometimes you may not have the spirit to read, but just meditating upon your situation. I got some real quick, few verses. Proverbs 5:19, Salakia. Proverbs 5:18. Let thy fountains be blessed, and rejoice in the wife of thy youth. Let her be as the loving hind and pleasant roe. Let her breast satisfy thee at all times, and be thou ravished always with her love. Right? And the breast is what? This word. Scripture saying, was that Peter's? Forgot how to go.
Desire sincere milk.
Desire the sincere milk of the word that ye may grow thereby. It says, let her be as a loving hind and pleasant roe. Even Solomon said that in the book of Ecclesiastes 11. You know, actually, brothers, grab that real quick. Ecclesiastes 11. It's like the last few verses. It's Ecclesiastes 11 and 8. Start at 8.
Ecclesiastes 11 and 8. But if a man live many years and rejoice in them all, yet let him remember the days of darkness, for they shall be many. All that cometh is vanity. Rejoice, O young man, in thy youth, and let thy heart cheer thee in the days of thy youth, and walk in the ways of thine heart, and in the sight of thine eyes. But know thou that for all these things the Most High will bring thee into judgment. Therefore remove sorrow from thine heart, and put away evil from thy flesh, for childhood and youth are vanity.
Right. So as we are in our youth, you know what I'm saying, and basically going into as far as before the evil days draw nigh, as it says in the following chapter, right? You're supposed to think upon Assyria and the weighty things that the Lord is trying to show you in your life. So it says, and why wilt thou, my son, be ravished with a strange, back at Proverbs 5 and 19. Let her be as a loving hind and pleasant roe. Let her breast satisfy thee at all times, and be thou ravished always with her love. And why wilt thou, my son, be ravished with a strange woman, and embrace the bosom of a stranger? For the ways of man are before the eyes of Yahawah, and he pondereth all his goings. His own iniquity shall take the wicked himself, and he shall be holden with the cords of his sins. He shall die without instruction, and the greatness of his folly he shall go astray. You know? So you gotta have a pure conscience with BaHaSham Yahawashi.
That's the last precept. Alright, so with that, we hope the sermon was edifying. We'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory
To Yahawah, BaHaSham Yahawashi, BaHaSham Qadash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GreatMillStone. Shalom to Lek out there, doing this word of faith, for they will love and true sincerity. Shalom to the brothers on the common board. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom, brothers. Shalom.
Shalom, brothers.